There must be somewhere out of here, said the joker to the thief. There is too much confusion, I can't get no relief. Businessmen, they drink my wine, blind man did my eyes, but now that along the line, no one any of it is wise. No reason to get excited. 50 he kindly spoke. There are many here among us. Greetings. Hello, Katie. Life is nothing but a joke. Thank you. You and I, we've been through this, and that is not our fate. So let us not talk falsely now. The hour is getting late. All along the watchtower, princess kept the view, while the women came and went, barefoot servants too. Outside in the distance, a wildcat did growl. Two riders were approaching, and the wind began to howl. Thank you, Katie. Where have all the flowers gone? Long time passing. Where have all the flowers gone? Long time ago. Where have all the flowers gone? Gone, the young girls, everyone. When will they ever learn? When will they ever learn? Thank you. Where have all the young girls gone? Long time passing. Where have all the young girls gone? Long time ago. Where have all the young girls gone? Gonna marry young men, everyone. When will they ever learn? When will they ever learn? Thank you, very well. Where have all the young men gone? A long time passing. Where have all the young men gone? A long time ago. Thank you. Where have all the young men gone? Gone the soldiers, everyone. When will they ever learn? When will they ever learn? Where have all the soldiers gone? Long time passing. Where have all the soldiers gone? Long time ago. Where have all the soldiers gone? Gone the graveyards, everyone. When will they ever learn? When will they ever learn? graveyard's gone. Long time ago, where have all the graveyards gone? Thank you. Come back the flowers, everyone. When will they ever learn? When will they ever learn? Just going to turn the heater off. The wife and I have just been out doing some shopping, so it's still quite cold. It's deceptive because we've got the sun shining out there and it's springtime officially now. It's spring. But the snowfield's not too far away. There's still snow on the hills a short distance from here. Hello, Sean. Greetings. Yes, it's been a little while. I'm just going to quickly go to my book of songs. I'm going to give Downtown Train. Lovely tune from Mr. Tom Waits, also made very popular by Rod Stewart. I'm just going to swap to the key of D. Oh dear. Here we go, key of D. Outside, another yellow moon has punched a hole in the nighttime, yes. I climbed through the window and out to the street. I'm shining like a new dime, with all them broken girls. They tried so hard to break out of their little worlds. But you wave your hand and they scatter like crows. They have nothing that will ever catch your heart. They're just thorns without the rose. Be careful. Thank you. Oh, excuse me. Need to get the glasses on. No worries, totally understand. Yeah, I'm in New Zealand, so it's like we're kind of 12 hours difference, roughly 12 hours difference from, say, Katie in Ireland. Anyone in Europe basically is between 10 and 13 hours difference. And in America and Canada, it's roughly about 19 hours difference. So, yeah. And even between here and Australia, there's about a two-hour time difference. Yeah, Dublin, wow. I remember you were in Ireland. Twas in another lifetime, one of toiling blood, when blackness was a virtue, and the road was full of mud. I came in from the wilderness, a creature void of form. Come in, she said, I'll give you shelter from the storm. Well, if I have to pass this way again, you can rest assured I'll always do my best for her. On that I give my word. In a world of steel, death and man, who will fight it to be warm? Come in, she said, I'll give you shelter from the storm. Yes, I think for you guys it must be approaching midnight. Just going to swap over to the key of E, if I can find it. They're selling postcards of a hanging. They're painting the passports brown. The beauty parlor is filled with sailors. The circus is in town. There comes a blind commissioner. They've got him in a trance. One hand is tied to the tightrope walker. The other is in his pants. And the riot squad, well, they're restless. They need somewhere to go. As my love and I look out tonight on Desolation Road. Just got a jet going overhead. Yeah, I live very close to the local airport. Now Cinderella, she seems so easy. Takes one to know one, she smiles, puts her hands in her back pocket, better Davis style. And Romeo, well, he's moaning, you belong to me, I believe. And someone else says, you're in the wrong place, my friend, I think you'd better leave. And the only sound that could be heard after the ambulance is gone is Cinderella sweeping up on Desolation Road. Now the moon is almost hidden, the stars are beginning to hide. All the fortune-telling ladies have taken all the things inside, all except for Cain and Abel and the hunchback of Notre Dame. Everybody is making love or else expecting rain. And the Good Samaritan, well, he's dressing, he's getting ready for the show. He's going to the carnival tonight on Desolation Road. Now Ophelia is neath the window. For her, I feel so afraid. On her 22nd birthday, thank you, she's already an old maid. To her death, it's quite romantic. She wears an iron vest. Her religion is her profession. Her sin is her lifelessness. Though her eyes are fixed upon Noah's great rainbow, she spends her time peeking onto Desolation Road. Now Einstein, disguised as Robin Hood, with his memories in a trunk, came by about an hour ago with his friend, a jealous monk. They both looked so immaculately frightful as they bummed a cigarette. And then they went out sniffing drain pipes and reciting the alphabet. Now you would not know to live at him, but he was famous long ago for playing the electric violin on Desolation Road. Sorry, I could feel a cough coming on. Hello, Amber. Oh, I'm just going to give a shout out here to Amber. Amber's on the screen at the moment. Amber's really fantastic. She's got a lovely upbeat vibe, way more than I've got. I'm a bit kind of solemn at times, but Amber's got a lovely upbeat. She's a great musician, great singer. I wish I had her voice at times. So shout out there to Amber. Gotta check what key I'm in. Ah, see. Oh, thank you. Summer rain taps at my window. must be some way out of here, said the joker to the thief. There is too much confusion, I can't get no relief. Businessmen, they drink my wine, blind man dig my eye. There's none of them along the line know what any of it is worth. No reason to get excited. The thief, he kindly spoke. There are many here among us that think life is nothing but a joke. And you and I, we've been through this, and that is not our fate. So let us not talk falsely now. The hour is getting late. All along the watchtower, princes kept the view. Wild women came and went, barefoot servants too. Outside in the distance, a wild cat did growl. Two riders were approaching, the wind began to howl. The song is it's a Bob Dylan song called All Along the Watchtower. I'm not sure what year it came out. It came out about 1966, I believe, but I could be wrong. But it kind of came out in the 1960s. It's one of his. It was one of his earlier and most loved songs at the time. Oh yes, thank you. Hello Pam, greetings. Yes, my cold is pretty much gone now. I still have the odd cough, but I feel a lot better. I was getting quite feverish there last week. Just going to swap over. I was playing then in the key of D, so I'm just moving over. Oh yes, very true. Hello, Michael. Must the man walk down before they will call him a man? And how many seas must the white dove sail before she can sleep in the sand? Before they're forever man. The answer, my friend, is blowing in the wind. The answer is blowing in the wind. many times can a man lift his head before he can see the sky? And how many deaths will it take till he knows that too many people have died? And how many years must no one man have before he can hear people cry? Answer, my friend, is blowing in the wind. The answer is blowing in the wind. How many years can the mountains exist before they're washed and crumbling to the sea? And how many times can some people exist before they're allowed to be free? And how many times can a man turn his head and pretend that he just doesn't see? The answer, my friend, is blowing in the wind. The answer is blowing in the wind. Hello, Irish Jimmy. Yes, actually, I've got a kind of a weird background. My grandmother was Irish. My mother directly was part Irish, part English. My father was part Spanish, and yeah, so I've got English, Spanish, and possibly French running through my veins. Nights in white satin, never reach in the end. Letters that I've written, never meaning to send. Gazing at people, some hand in hand, just what I'm going through, they can't understand. Some try to tell me thoughts they cannot defend, just what the truth is, they'll know in the end. Thank you. If you're anything like myself, I'll sort of feel very passionate for 2 or 3 days sometimes, and then I'll go back probably to my English calmness. Thank you so much. Thank you, Aaron. Riders on the storm, riders on the storm. In Jesus' house we're born, into this world we're thrown, like a dog without a bone. Thank you. There's a killer on the road, killer on the road. His brain is squirming like a toad, killer on the road. Take a long holiday, let the children play, killer on the road. If you get this man right, sweet memory will die, killer on the road. Girl, you gotta love your man, gotta love your man. Take him by the hand, help him understand. Your love we can depend, the world will never end. Gotta love your man. Riders on the storm, riders on the storm. Listen, into this house we're born, into this world we're Washington. Leg up size. Greetings. Welcome there, Dubsize. Dubsize is one of my on YouTube has been one of my more consistent supporters. Brilliant. Thank you, Dubsize. Think I'll go out to Alberta. Weather's good there in the fall. Got some friends that I can go to working for. Still I wish you'd change your mind if I ask just one more time. Wow. I'm going to have to take a break shortly, but Moody River, more deadly than the latest knife. Moody River, your muddy water took my baby's life, took my baby's life. Last Saturday evening, down by the old oak tree, I went looking to find my love there to meet me. On the ground there lay her glove with a note attached to me. She said, my love, I've done you wrong, now I must set you free. No longer can I live with this sin and this lie. I could never let you know that guy was just a friend. I looked in the muddy water, what did I see? A lonely, lonely, lonely face just looking back at me. Tears in his eyes and a note to his lips, and the sweet, sweet words of his love at his fingertips. No longer can I live with this sin and this lie. I could never let you know that guy was just a friend. Wow. Far away, where the soft winds blow, far away from it all, is a place you go where the teardrops fall. Far away in the stormy night, far away and across the wall, I see you there in the flickering light where the teardrops fall. Our rivers of blindness, with love and with kindness, we can hold up a toast if we need to the cutting of fences, to sharpen our senses that linger in the fireball heat. Roses are red, violets are blue, time is beginning to crawl. I might just have to come and see you where the teardrops fall. We bang the drum slowly, we play the fife lowly. You know that song in my heart. From the twinkling of twilight to the shadows of moonlight, you can show me a new place to start. I've torn my clothes, I've drained the cup, stripping away at it all. Yes, my condolences again, Irish Jimmy. If you're traveling to the North Country Fair, where the winds get heavy on the borderline, please remember me to one who lives there. She once was a true love of mine. Please see for me that her hair, it is long, that it curls and falls all down the breast. Please see for me that her coat, it keeps her warm. That's the way I remember her best. Now I'm wondering if she remembers me at all. Many times I've often prayed in the darkness of my nights and in the brightness of my days. Now if you go in the snowflake storm, when the rivers freeze as summer ends, please see for me that a coat keeps her warm, protects her from the falling snow. Thank you so much, everyone. I'm gonna have to take a break, and just noticed there, yeah, Katie, I'm gonna try and learn some Nirvana in a couple of weeks' time. I'm having a 2-week break from one of my jobs. Actually, I can do that now. I'll do that now, actually, and that'll help round off the day. Yeah, so I'm going to try and learn. I'm going to try and learn a little bit of Deep Purple, bit of Nirvana, bit of Pink Floyd. Hopefully, in about 2 weeks' time, I'll have a bit more time up my sleeve. Yeah, I'm going to go to the key of D flat. Where have all the flowers gone? Long time passing. Where have all the flowers gone? Long time ago. Where have all the flowers gone? Young girls picked them everyone. When will they ever learn? When will they ever learn? Yeah. Where have all the young girls gone? Long time passing. Where have all the young girls gone? Long time ago. Where have all the young girls gone? Gotta marry a young man, everyone. When will they ever learn? When will they ever learn? Where have all the young men gone? Long time passing. Where have all the young men gone? Long time ago. Where have all the young men gone? Gone to soldiers, everyone. When will they ever learn? When will they ever learn? Where have all the soldiers gone? Long time passing. Where have all the soldiers gone? A long time ago. Thank you. Where have all the soldiers gone? Gone to graveyards, everyone. When will they ever learn? When will they ever learn? Where have all the graveyards gone? Long time passing. Where have all the graveyards gone? Long time ago. Where have all the graveyards gone? Gone back to flowers, everyone. When will they ever learn? When will they ever learn? Hope it sounded okay. I'm just going to have to have a little break. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I'm going to have to say hello, FN, greetings. Oh, thank you, Pam. Thank you again, Katie. Thank you again, Sean. And good to see you again, FN. Oops. Hello, greetings. Oh, appreciate that. Thank you. I was very lucky. I learned very young, and I was in a terrible accident when I was younger. So I spent a long time in hospital, and the silver lining really was that I had a lot of time. Even when I started school after about a good year or so after many kids my age, and I wasn't allowed to play contact sports because of my injuries. So I got to play a lot of guitar at school. Thank you so much. Be safe out there.